unfortunately, this is the end of my summer break. Last day I'll be spending at a park for the summer. At least for summer break, at least. And there are some exciting things I'm looking forward to today because since it was National Roller Coaster Day this past week, those who were the first 1,000 people in here got a free coupon for getting a double ride on any of the coasters because the park was not open on National Roller Coaster Day. So I was in the first 1,000 people in, so I managed to get one, and I was going to be using it on Mr. Freeze. So I held a poll on my Instagram account, which you can find the link in the description of this video, as to what coaster I should use it on, and Mr. Freeze won by a decent landslide. So I'll be riding out my double ride pass. In other words, that'll help me stay on twice without getting off. So I'm excited to use it. And then I'm most likely hitting my 900th max score today because I'm at 888. So if I can max it out 12 times, I will be at 900, which is insane that I'm already this close to 1,000. So we got from 11 to 7 today. So we got an hour longer than usual, or what we had recently. So once we get in, we'll go have a great day. Once again, Eagle opened well before the park opened. As soon as I got up there, I saw the entrance open and I immediately hopped on. Sadly, they were only running one train, which is the red train, but I didn't mind it. I really enjoyed myself regardless, and the laterals on the turn that runs against the Boston Lift were so strong today. I usually ride the right side of the train, mainly because I can get a good view of the park, but the left side, I was pressed against the seat divider and it was wild, so that was good. Now let's go down to the Boss and ride that, and assuming they're actually open, which I don't know if they're open. I hear it testing, I think, but I don't think it's open yet because it's not even 11 o'clock yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But for now, let's go wait for the Boss to open if it isn't already open by now. No way, Boss is already open too? Let's go. Sounded like someone's on it. Let's see what happens here. I bet they're coming on turn of the any second now. And wait for it. There it goes. Oh yeah, there's some people on it. And it's running a little fast. So let's go and see if we can get on this one fairly quickly. The park has been open for a little over 15 minutes now, and I feel like I'm making good progress as I've gotten one ride on Eagle so far, and then I did 2 back-to-back rides on the Boss without having to leave my seat. There was me in the front row and then 3 other people in the back of the train. Sadly was not trimless, but it was still fun. And here comes Freeze. But for now, I'm gonna go to Justice League and start the road to 900 because I'm at 888, and we got to get at least 2, I think, before going over to Freeze. So let's go. Not surprised there's already a line here, so looks like a 7 ride is not happening, but let's do the best I can with this and get started. There's one. Let's do it one more time and then go hop on Mr. Freeze. 10 away from 900. Oh boy. It's hard to believe that very soon I'm gonna be less than 100 away from 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 is within my reach now. I'm so excited to hit that, but I'll get closer to hitting it in just a bit. But for now, let's go hop on Mr. Freeze. Kind of surprised the line isn't long for it right now. You'd think it'd be a longer wait since it's about 40 minutes on park wait, but there's really no line for it, so that's nice.
You guys haven't left yet?
Did Mr. Freeze once, back row, running great, and then I ran into this guy right here.
Nick. Here you go.
Coaster Nick 3157.
This is my 9th or 10th ride on the ride today, so.
Shut up, bro. Anyway, so go ahead. What were you saying?
I said this is my 9th or 10th row on the, or 10th ride on this ride today. I was like, whoo! And we just got Battle for Metropolis, so check out.
Yeah.
This guy's the king of that ride.
Yeah, I saw him. He was doing a vlog for today as well, and I'll post a link to that in your channel in the description of this video, so you guys can go check him out. But
yep.
yeah,
I do the same for yours too. So.
Yeah, I maxed out Justice League like 4 screen.
999,999.
Yeah.
Dude, crazy.
And that recent max I got puts me at under 10 away from 900, so I'm at 891 as of now. Looks like we'll be hitting 900 in no time, but for now, let's go ride Mr. Freeze again.
video. Yeah, such a good video on that.
Oh no! Front row on Freeze was pretty good, and now I'm going to take a ride on the Boss since I'm up here. I've done the Boss twice today, I thought it was running great, and I'm going to go for round 3 and then probably go down to Justice League because I still got some work to do if I want to get up to 900. They're testing Eagle out. I don't know if you guys can hear that siren or not, but it's not going right now, but I wanted to transfer the blue train on because it only had red train running at an opening.
How many roller coasters do we have in Six Flags St. Louis?
Boss was running so fast just now. Like, it was running pretty good this morning. Boy, it was warming up, man. It is running so much faster. You know, like, I don't know if this is normal or not, but it might have been coming over those last few hills so fast that it literally stopped on those brakes right before the turn and straight track leading back into the station. Like, I've never had it stop there before. That's how fast it might have been running, but I was still so impressed. Definitely gonna come back to this one when it's fully warmed up later on. Let's do this either once or twice more, and then I'm probably gonna catch the train at the station at the bottom of the hill, and then probably go to something different from there. Probably would have had a double max if the second screen was working like it should have. The blasters I was using were not shooting all the way to the left like they should have, and that made me miss it. Like, I had 686,000, I think it was, so not great. Now I'm gonna try and catch the train at the front of the park and do a lap and a half on it because I did a lap and a half last time on it, and I wonder if I'll be able to get anything good. But Boss is only running one train, I think, still, so that might make this difficult, but I think it's still worth a shot, so let's go for it. It's already here. I gotta hurry else I might not make it. Looks like we made it. Let's see what good shots we can get.
Freeze have 2 trains? I thought I only had 1 today. And we are now entering the Britannia section of the park. Britannia is home to Supergirl Skyflyer over there on beaches, 67 feet in the air at 25 miles per hour. Stop by and take a spin on Super 76, standing at 110 feet tall.
One train? Seriously? Batman dropped over the train, so that was pretty cool.
Experience, prepare to battle with the Joker and Lex Luthor to help create injustice. And a nice little 4-wheel sparrow. Several new items debuted in experiencing the American Thunder. And to our left is the 1904 Willis Classic Bear Catering Row. Or corporate island. Contact our sales office and more information. Which drives the piston, speeds over 66 miles per hour, and the tallest double down drop in the world at 150 feet. Alright, where thrill seekers will spin and tilt from the wheel up miles per hour. Stop by and take a spin on Supergirl.
Did a lap and a half on the train a little bit ago, and now I'm gonna start getting some more shots on my way down towards the front of the park. it back to the front of the park, I'm gonna go get some shots of American Thunder on my way to Justice League. Then I'm gonna do 2 laps on Justice League to get me up to 5 away from 900. And then I think I might use my double ride pass on Freeze because that's what my Instagram followers voted for me to use it on, so I'm gonna do that. I called it the Moon Cars is being replaced by a new Fright Fest attraction, or at least for this season. I don't know if they have any long-term plans of what they're gonna do with it, but a haunted house seemed like the only logical option, and here we are. Might have to ride Log Flume because it's so incredibly hot outside right now. So let's do that and cool off hopefully before going over to Justice League. Just got what I consider to be the perfect amount of wetness on Log Flume. It wasn't to the point where I wasn't wet, but it also wasn't to the point where I was soaking. Like, it felt like perfect and I feel so nice and relaxed right now. And now I'm gonna go cool off in Justice League because I didn't get too wet, but honestly I'm happy with that. So let's go inside and max out Justice League a few more times. Down to the final 5. I am at 895 max scores as of now. I'll come back to this in a little bit, but for now, I'm gonna go up and do my double ride on Freeze. So I've done that, and then I'll probably go up to Boss or something like that. I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna go back up to Boss at some point before the night is over, but for now, let's go ride Freeze and maybe do this one more time to go up to Boss, but I don't know. But all I know is for sure, I'm doing either Justice League or Boss after Freeze. The line for side B is right there on the steps, but for side A, let me double check. Usually side B is always a longer line, but side A's might be long too, and it looks like, oh yeah, side A is like no line, so you probably guess which train I'm doing. I'll do front row of that train in a bit. The back row is gonna have a shorter line, so might as well wait actually for the back and do like 1 train less or so than the front, but it really would be nice to hop on the front, so I'll probably do that after I back row this one. Freeze was a powerhouse on my last rally. It was flying the entire time. Like, that launch tunnel, it did not let up at all. Sometimes it feels like it lets up a bit. Not this time. So now I might wait for the front, because I just did back, and now I'm gonna wait actually for the front, because I didn't do that one until now. This ride is running absolutely ridiculous today, and I'm so impressed. Put a roller coaster in the ice cream factory. What could go wrong? Rode Mr. Freeze for the 5th time today, and it is running absolutely incredible today. And the crew there, they are booking it with dispatch. Like, oh my goodness, I'm impressed. And I wonder if I'll be able to use my double ride pass right as the park closes. And if I could, I might try and get last ride of the night on this as a Zen ride, maybe. Haven't decided if I want to go for it yet or not, but at the same time, if I don't use it now, I might not be able to. Now, I did say I was going to use it on freeze, but there's really no line for one of the trains, so I feel like it would be a total waste if we use it on that. So I might use it on Boss instead. I mean, I'll go up there and take a look at Boss and see if I could use it up there, if the line isn't too bad, after I ride Justice League again. So let's ride this one more time, then go up to Boss. 4 max scores is all that stands in between me and 900, but that's for a little bit later. Now I'm gonna go up towards the Boss and ride out for the 4th time today. Maybe do 2 laps up there. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do at least 1 more lap while I'm up there, and then I'll come back down to the front of the park in just a bit. Was gonna ride Boss again, but it's apparently down for weather, and if Boss is closed, then Mr. Freeze for sure is also closed. So I'll give it a little bit, but if it doesn't open, I'm gonna go over to Justice League. Boss is open now, and truth be told, I may just use my double ride pass on this just because I'm up here. And I said I was gonna use it on freeze, but that might not be possible for now, so let's do it. Did 3 more laps on the Boss, 2 of which were in the front, 1 of which were in the back. And I feel like I had to use my double ride voucher on this, even though I said I was gonna do it on freeze, but I haven't seen freeze test run yet after the weather, so it's probably smart that I did it on Boss. Plus the line for Boss is quite long and they're only filling 1 train despite running 2. But I still had a great time with the 2 front run rides I had were absolutely insane. And it is starting to rain right now, so I gotta get to Justice League and get 500 or 900, sorry, because I'm a few off. Down to 3 left until we're at 900. Let's get it. If I double max this upcoming ride, which I probably won't because there's still a long line for it, but in the slight chance that I do double max it, I will be at 900. Can I get it? Let's go find out. I did not double max it, obviously, which I wasn't expecting to anyway. This is it. The next max score I get will be number 900, aka the last milestone before the big one, the elusive one. The 1,000 max score milestone. Let's do this. Just got number 900. I would start the quest to 1,000 right now, but the single rider line is really long, so I don't have all my rides anymore. But the problem is this. It just started pouring rain out of nowhere. Like, I was outside like 5 minutes ago, it was just fine. Now it's turning into this, so I don't know where to go. What is this? Like, it's bright and sunny over there, and it's pouring rain over here. Like, what? There's like even sideways raining. Like, look at that. It's sideways raining, kind of. It's like over there now. Jeez. The rain's died down a bit. It fell a lot, so I'm gonna try and make it up to Boss or Screaming Eagle. Made a little bit of progress, and look at this. You can see how deep the water is, kind of. This is ridiculous. Just heard a massive thunderclap. Like, what started off as a beautiful sunny day turned into this. Like, this is absolutely insane. And like, look how creepy Boss looks over there. It's so weird. Wish I could get a ride with it like this, but after hearing that thunderclap and we have like 17 minutes left on park closing, I don't see that happening. So I think it's worth a check anyway, so let's go. I guess wait it out up at Boss or Eagle until the weather passes. If it does, I don't know if it will, but I think we should go try and find out if it'll pass or not. How often do you see Catwoman as a walk-on? Never. Feels bizarre being one of the only ones on this pathway. But I guess that's what happens when you have a park that gets rained out, I guess. as I was heading up to Screaming Eagle early this morning, I noticed that they had gotten quite a bit of the Fright Fest stuff set up. So it's nice that they're getting stuff ready, and Fright Fest is just around the corner, about a month from now. So I'm excited to make some trips here during Fright Fest and get some night rides on stuff, especially Boss and Screaming Eagle if possible. Today started as a beautiful sunny day, but ended in a torrential downpour from what seemed like out of nowhere. And you kind of see the clouds are a little weird right now, but I still had a great last part visit of my summer break. The final ride count was 12 on Justice League, 6 on Boss, 5 on Mr. Freeze, a lap and a half on the train, and 1 ride on Log Flume and Screaming Eagle. There were some awesome highlights to today as well in the summer, but also with the highlights from today. First of all, hitting my 900th max score, that was nice. Getting some absolutely insane rides on Boss, so it was absolutely hauling. And getting some awesome rides on Freeze as well. Now, in terms of the summer, there was a lot. I mean, hitting the milestones I did, so 700, 800, and now 900. Going to Hollywood Nights, there was hardly anybody there. Riding elite coasters like Fury 325, Velocicoaster, Hulk, and Iron Gwazi for my first time. Getting some insane rides on Screaming Eagle during power hours. Like, there were just so many good things, like going to Kings Island, getting Zen ride on Orion. First time in Worlds, felt like the list goes on and on and on. So overall, I feel like today was a very fun day. And as always, before you click off this video, please make sure to leave a like if you haven't done so already, and feel free to comment if you haven't done so already either. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you doing? Feel free to subscribe so you don't miss content like this. I upload content like this fairly frequently. And the next vlog either will be from Six Flags St. Louis, or I might be going to Indiana Beach over Labor Day weekend. So if the next vlog is not from Six Flags St. Louis, it will most likely be from Indiana Beach, unless that doesn't happen. So that is something you don't want to miss, and be sure to turn the bell on so you get notified every time I upload so you don't miss those videos. And until then, I'll see you guys later.